Welcome to another Brickright video. I'm going to try and be a little bit more cheerful on this one because I was a miserable git on the last one because it was raining. Sun's out, so I've got no excuse. This is what we're doing. We're going to be ripping up all this driveway. We put a brand new driveway in. We're going to have to put a soakaway here to meet that suds regulation, and we're going to be putting railway sleepers in along this side of the garden, along that side of the garden. So let's get to it. Let's just get on with it. So let me just explain to you then the theory of what's going on with this. So what we're going to be doing, we got a grab wagon booked in for Monday morning, and you've got to, when you do this, you've got to be as organised as you possibly can. So we got all this is going to be put down here, and we're not going to be digging up the tarmac underneath it because we've worked out that half of it from here up to the front door, that is enough to fill a grab wagon. So once he takes the grab wagon away, we can then get at this section that's left underneath. What we're looking for is from the line of the old drive, just underneath that step up there, right the way down to these path edges. You're looking for about 300, the paving 60mm thick. So we're looking at about 310mm underneath the line, so the depth of the driveway, that's what I'm trying to get at. So 200mm scalpings. Then we're going to be putting 50mm of the usual, if you watch our video, 6mm clean stone, I think is a better job. Then we're going to be putting the 60mm Marshall's paving down. So if my maths is right, that's 310mm. So that's what we're doing. This is stage one. Once stage one's complete, we move on to stage two, which is getting all the stone in and whacking it and getting all the levels. We're going to be putting new path edgings in around here. We're going to be putting special order railway sleepers down this side and railway sleepers down that side. So he continues to do a good job. At this rate, I'm going to be able to retire. There we are. You can see that pipe going down this way, running down through there. So what you got to do when you're doing your driveway, don't dig blind, take your cover off. And what we got to do now, we got to meticulously scrape off very gently, and I got the eyes on it. So we're trying to get down to our 300mm below finish level, and that pipe is right on it. So you got to be very, very careful. So if you've got manholes on your drive, or any water pipes, gas, electric, all that kind of stuff, internet services, you've got to be very, very careful. You don't really want to be going through it. So take the right precautions and don't just go gung-ho. There we are then, we took our time. Frey just scraped the top of it with a digger ever so gently, and then when we got to a point where I thought, hang on a minute, better use the shovel, I've just dug that out, exposed it, and then you can see it's taken a dive bomb straight down. So and we've measured from the top of there to the pipe, and it's 300, which is the depth of our drive. So we should be okay now to dig that, but we'll just do it and heed a little bit of precaution. Fraser, is it? No. Nah, he's digging the pipe out. Fair enough then. Frey's having a fight with a tree. I think if he could get out the digger and just chew it, I think he would. Look at him, he's getting frustrated there, look. Oh God. Who will win? Will the mighty tree win the day and stay rooted? Or will the mighty Frey from Pontypridd win the day against the tree? Oh, he's trying to drag it. See the root pulling. See it by there, look. We don't want to tell him stuff like that where the roots are. Do we make it easy for him? Still got a fight going on. VAR gonna have to step in and see what the final result is with this one. Is it going to go to penalties? Oh, I think Frey's going to get promoted. Not out yet, mind. Still not dead. It's still hanging on, so you can't say it's done yet. You've got to get it. I want it all out. If it's all out, you've won. If it's not all out, then no chance, pal. Yeah. So let's see, shall we? Oh. He's hanging on. Oh, he's out, isn't he? He's out. There's 1-0 to Fraser. The tree is gone. Idea, Frey. Come up with an idea. Fraser is a new homeowner, so congratulations, Frey. He's got his new house now with his girlfriend Cody, so well done. What I was thinking was we could put said tree in Uncle Bryn, and we could take it to your new house and plant it very near your living room window, so on a daily basis you could look out and have a little see. We could even open the window and stroke him if you like.
Alright, put it in the living room.
In the living room.
Permanent Christmas tree.
Yeah. So the fact of the matter is, do you want it?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah? Okay, let's get him in the van then and take him back, is it? Happy campers.
Where's he gone? Dad, where are you? Where is he? Oh God.
Free, get it off me. Just put it on top of me. All that bloody excitement, me winding you up about this, it's on top of me. Get it off, Free.
Oh, he's out.
I know you're training on the digger, mate, but trying to take me out as well as the bloody tree.
Come on then, how do you feel after that, just being caught doing your stupid video?
Well, obviously I was being an arse, wasn't I? Having a bit of fun, and customer, I said, I'll bet you any money, the customer comes out now, looks through his window, sees me tangling around, hiding underneath the bottom of the tree with my leg over the top of the tree, thinking, who the hell have I employed? What the hell is this crap outside in my garden? And as I'm under there, and as I'm trying to, like, as I cock my leg over the top of the tree, looking like I'm making love to it, the customer walked down the side and said, is everything alright, Just? So, yeah, I think we just have to get on with it now, Free, and yeah, joke's on me because I look like an arse.
As usual.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. We're back, it's Monday. Grab wagon's been, he was here 7 o'clock this morning. We turned up about 8:30 because there's a ways to travel to get here. And we can crack on straight away. So you're not waiting around for grab wagons and stuff. So really pleased with that. So there we go. Fraser's done a cracking job. We've already had some stuff away, some muck away so far. And we always do this guess the ton. So we're going to do guess the ton on this at the end of the series of videos, so you can play part in that and discuss how much you think tons have come out and how much you think tons have come in. So start guessing from this point. But Fraser's done a cracking job. We got the grab wagon back coming away now. He's going to take that, start delivering the stone, and we're going to start putting it down and start whacking. There we are, there's your MOT type one going in, and I'm not going to tell you how much it is because you're playing guess the ton. There we are. If you're a young budding landscaper, Fraser's only 21, so if you watch the videos you can see his progress, and I'm sure you as a young landscaper can progress as well as Frey. And I know there's others out there. There's Jacob with Brockstone in there, he's doing fantastically well as well, so nice to see the younger generation coming through. So he's put in the first layer of about 80 to 100 mil of scalpings or MOT type went down, and then we'll whack this and then add to it and whack it in layers. So as you can see, he's grading off there with the back of the bucket, and he's doing a good job of that as well. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this, so let's carry on. So there he is, here's the man in question. How are you actually finding it?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you finding that, like, using the digger when you first started using it, what was that like when you first went on it? Because you're working in confined spaces and stuff, and there's a worry that you're going to be in somebody's house or whatever. So how did you find that when you first started?
Yeah, it was difficult when I first started on the digger. You gotta know what all the levers do, and if you click the wrong one you could end up damaging something, because it's all in close quarters when we're doing our jobs, and obviously we can't tip the digger over and stuff. So yeah, I got the gist of it now and still learning on. And the more I'm using it, the better I'm getting on it. And yeah, practice makes perfect.
Pretty much got most of the MOT in now. Railway sleepers will be going in on this side. These are from BSW, charred brushwood. They used to be called timeless sleepers. As you can see, they get all the grain and stuff in them. Look, really nice. Yeah, look, we got Uncle Bryn on the new base. I haven't moved an inch. Look, take off some sand and get some more all in. So we're going to put the foundation in here by hand, peg it all out, and volunteer for shoveling off the back of the van, Frey. Off you go.
I volunteer you.
Ah! We'll flip a coin. Heads I win, tails you lose. Concrete's going in now. All the way down there, look. That's what we've done. So there we go. Foundation in. What you need for this is a railway sleeper, a wheelbarrow. We got some blackjack bitumen paint and a brush. And what we're going to do, we're going to paint the bottom, which is this side of the railway sleeper, and we're going to paint the side that goes up against that banking. So the customer says a lot of water comes in here, and they were a bit concerned about, because that overflows or something, that pipe there, and it all comes in. So if we can put that blackjack on it just to protect it a bit on all the ones facing that side, then happy campers.
This stuff stinks.
Stinks, does it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't tell whether there's the paint or you.
I think that could well be me, Fraser. Yeah. I coughed earlier on, and I have to admit, a little bit of wee might have come out, mate. Right, Tuesday morning after the bank holiday update. Customer and myself discussed putting these in flat. Over the weekend, they've changed their mind. They don't want them in flat. They want them to go upright. So we got to take these up now, put them upright. Problem is, the concrete's been put in, and we would have put it in a different way if they were going in upright, to sink them into the ground a little bit more than what they are now. So we've got a bit of a job on our hands now to take these up, flip them around, and get it sorted in a way that it's going to be suitable, so they last us at a time. But it is what it is. This is what it's like. You've just got to go with the flow and try and keep people happy, and so that's what we'll do. So we'll crack on with that now. Well, we got the gazebo set up, but do you know what, it's a really good robust bit of kit from Rock Awnings, but oh my god, it's hard work to put it up, back breaking. Anyway, it's up. Let me show you the plan. We've had the customer out, and she wanted them set back as far over to the boundary line as possible. So what we're going to do, what I said to her was, if we have to, by rights, we have to get all this just over a ton of concrete up, put it in a skip, take it away, then she's paying for the day's labour of putting it in for nothing, then she's paying for the day's labour of taking it out and doing it for nothing. So basically what I've come up with, I mean, we've got to get the job actually right, so that's the main thing. So what I've actually come up with is this. So managing to get it to work without ripping all this up, so we're saving them some money, and they're getting the job they wanted. Although, like I said, it's not the way we'd have normally done it. The issue we've got now is this kind of ticks all the boxes up to where we get here, and then we've got this banking here which is higher than the sleepers. If the sleepers were laid flat, you only would have had a step the height of a sleeper, which is like 125 mil. But now if you put another sleeper in there now, rather than being 125 mil, you've got 250 mil. So that's another reason why I thought the sleepers flat would have been better. But obviously customer's house, not mine, it's totally their decision, which I respect. We're gonna have to get them back out and ask us what they want us to do in terms of that. So just have to wait and see what they say about that bit. Sleepers in then. Customer was happy to foot the bill to pay for them, which is important to us. We don't mind making alterations, but obviously it wasn't our fault. So they're great. She said she's willing to pay for any alterations. So that's done. So let's show you how it's all changed. So there we are. They're all on their side. Customer's been out. They're really pleased with it now. They're happy now, which has made me happy, because I don't like it when somebody's not overly, chuffed with what's gone in, or they've made the wrong decision or whatever. So you've got to be able to see that and you know, be able to change it. So we're happy, customer's happy, they're in. We're now going to put concrete this afternoon at the back, and then tomorrow we've discussed to put another row of sleepers on top, all screwed in. So there we are, apart from the rain, happy campers. Concrete going in the back now. Customer says a lot of water coming in here, so we've angled the concrete like this all the way down now. Fraser's putting the mix on, and this is a 6 and 1 mix, so 6 of the all in and then 1 shovelful of cement, because it's just a lean mix, it's just to go behind, so it doesn't have to be a super strong one. So put that in all the way down. So we're just on our way home now, and the day is, Fraser's just told me, it's National Hamburger Day and National Flip-Flop Day, Fraser. Yeah, so happy National Hamburger Day and Flip-Flop Day. You won't be wearing flip-flops today in South Wales because it's absolutely pouring now with rain. The good news is we managed to get that job done, customers happy, we're on our way home. We're just coming up to Caerphilly, and then it'll be 10 minutes, we'll be home in the dry, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. So what we said to the client was we'd sand the sleepers down for it, because you can see all the grains coming out of there now. These sleepers are really nice from BSW, so we'll sand them down and we'll give them a coat of linseed oil, which will really bring the grain out. And we'll do that for free, because a bit of a smile on the customer's face, which is what it's all about. So Fraser, get on with that now.
Don't know about you, but I think that looks lovely, that does. It brings all the textures out in the wood, doesn't it? All the grains. Oh, that looks all dull. And you've got all that to do, left to do as well, so you best get on with it. You best get that shoulder going. Very nice.
There we have it. Took a little bit longer than I thought, that half a day with all the sanding and putting the linseed oil on, but customers come back for lunch and they're really pleased with it. So that, in my book, is well worth the freebie, just to have them out. Path edgings in up and around here, and then they go up here, then up here. I'm not having a curve there, it's going like a 45 up there. So that's our next job. We've whacked all the MOT in those layers now. This is the final layer going on top. All the path edgings are in, all concreted in, and this is going to be this area of mud where the toilet is. That's going to be an area of decorative stone. That top base going in now. Don't really want this stuff to get wet, because unlike the 6mm chip bins, this dust, once it gets wet, it's a nightmare to pull the screed over it. Fraser's just put in the second layer now of the dust on. So I get the bar, I get to sit on the digger, twiddle things. Dayton's on the barrow, Fraser's on the old on the leveling. Fraser's setting the line up now. Look, line there you got set up. So we just measure down now, 65mm down from the line, which is the depth of our paving, and join those two levels up from this one to the new one, and just keep moving the line along. Right, Justin, what are you doing sat there in your civvies, you may ask? Well, let's tell you what's happening now then. If you follow our videos, you know we've been having a lot of issues currently with the with marshals and the marshal setup. So you've seen what's happening on site. We've put the area in. Fraser was up there today. Marshals was all booked in on the 30th of May. They've cancelled it. I phoned up to see where the order was, which said it's not coming today. They don't know what's happened. Where it's left us, we don't know when the order's coming. We're going to be away for 3 days, 2 days, 4 days, 6 days, 2 weeks, I don't know. Do we go and start another job? It's cocked everything up. We'll leave it at that. Other than, I'm really, yeah, just leave it at that. I'll speak to you again when we come back to you. Here we are then, we're back. Now the 18th, so it's like either 4 or 5 working days. Go out and show you exactly where we are with it. Stone dust in now. We didn't use 6mm chipping on this because we couldn't get it, so we went for stone dust. It does it just as good as the job, but it's just a pain in the arse to screed it, especially if it's rained. So we've done that side down there, and the Fraser's just screeding this. We've got the screed rails in, look, as you can see, and he's just screeding off the dust. And we can, the delivery is still not here. The marshals tell me it's been loaded up, so no, I don't know. We just have to wait and see whether it comes.
We find it's easier to go back and forth on the stone dust because of the crust on top. It's just easier to get it smoother with the pushing it back and forth. Where when you use the 6mm chip ins, you can just do it in 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah, that screeder, we got that probe screeder, is a little bit big. Maybe they do a smaller one, but we haven't got it, so we just got the big one. So what we'll do, we'll just use that screeding doodah thing, and then when we get to a certain point, we'll drop back off because it widens out. We drop back onto the probes. So you enjoying that date?
Nah.
Nah.
No one bit.
How would you rate it out of 10 for enjoyment?
Give it like a 2, 5.
A 2. So you do enjoy it a little bit then. So there's a little bit of enjoyment going on. Yeah, I thought so. So there we go then. That's as flat as my abs, as my stomach, as you well know. That's a good job by all of us today. I'll see you in the van because I've got news on the delivery from the one and only Marshalls. Right, so they didn't turn up. Marshalls just didn't turn up. My rep Keith, who's been trying to help me a lot, he phoned me and said that it's now coming tomorrow morning. So I don't know, it's all screedy. There's nothing left to say other than let's just cover it all up, keep the cats off, keep people off, and regroup again in the morning. But they haven't turned up again. Thank God for that, is all I got to say. It was a week late, smack on a week late today. It was supposed to be here yesterday, didn't turn up. Supposed to be here this morning, didn't turn up. And all I have to say is Keith, Marshall's rep, and Claire and Penny, thank you ever so much for chasing it for us, because they really do care about it. But it's been a bloody nightmare. So they're all here. We're just checking all the batch numbers, checking there's no efflorescence, checking everything, because what we had trouble with on the last job. And then once it's all okay, we can start laying the bloody things, because it's way overdue. So let's just get crack on with it.
Right, this is Marshall's Drivesys split stone in the basalt. It's 5 different sizes, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be using.
You said to me that was going to take 5 different goes.
Yeah,
You've done that first time. What's it called again?
Marshall's Drivesys split stone in the basalt, and it's 5 different sizes.
Absolutely spot on, mate. Dayton's moaning about the tiny little one that's in there. He thinks it's pathetic, but we'll get over that. Anyway, so what we've done now, look, right, is we've measured 7 meters, 700 to there, and the same from here to there. Put a line up, so now we're square. So I want to be working from here up, because when you're laying on a hill to this severity and you've got all your paving, that's probably going to upset somebody because the toilet did out there, but yeah, we are, it is what it is now. So when you want to be laying uphill, your paving when you're walking on it is going to want to be going downhill. So we'll get all this interlocked. So I'm going to lay from here, I'm going to lay downhill to try and close this area off, put these boards on top, and once all that's laid, we can lay uphill. That's the theory, and then when we're walking on it, it'll all push down towards Fraser, and that will be happydays.com, and we can just get on with it. So the boys are just stacking me out, and I can lay some at long last. Hey, Frey? Yeah. Bloody forgot all about you people, didn't we? in there, head down, arse up, laying and just trying to get it all in, and forgot all about you. So there we are, that's where we're up to. If you're wondering where the lads are, what the bloody hell's going on here then?
Munchies.
Munchies. Dayton has dinner at 8 o'clock. He has another, that's a practice dinner, and then he has his serious dinner then at 10. And then he has like a little snack then at about 11 o'clock, and then proper dinner then, the real run-in, at about 12:30. Snack then at 3, tea at about 5, a little snack before bed, then it all starts again the next day. And don't want to be crude, but maybe about 5 poos a day? 7 poos a day? It's not bad. Frey, I think you're normal. Yeah, Frey's normal. I've never been normal, but him over there, arms over there, it's not normal. Can't believe I gave birth to him. Anyway, let's whack you on a time lapse and show you some laying of these pavers. So I'll share a top tip with you. If you've got a path edging like that and it's not straight, you can see it's all kind of like a 50p piece because we've had to follow the path. What we'd normally do, conduit and put it up here and bend it around, but I kind of forgot it this morning. So what we've come up with is a little template like this. So the template represents the width of 2 pavers to go into here. So what you do, if you just put that there, like that, hold that on there, and then draw a line with your marker, that should work, and then just keep moving along. What you actually get then is a full representation of that 50p piece, and we'll just cut that off now. We know that 2 pavers fit in there. Job done. So me and Frey cut that now, look. and you can see that that goes off, and it's a little bit like a, well, it's a bit 50p piecing we call it. It's a bit jagged, so that templates work great, and we can use a template to mark the lines all the way over there and all the way around. Now, someone's tired today, are they?
Yeah.
Why is that then?
I don't know, just tired.
Because you worked your absolute goonies off yesterday. We all did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got all this laid yesterday, the whole thing, and these are 65mm thick, and they're concrete, and they're bloody heavy, mate, innit? There we are then, as you can hear, Uncle Bryn, Fraser's there, ready to rock and roll. It's 4:15 on a Friday. He wants to go home, he's shattered. So we've cut all this in with the disc cutter all the way around. All done. The only thing we got to do is the manhole now on Monday. So until then, have a lovely weekend. There we are, so you've seen the manhole being done, and now we're on to the next bit. So what we got, look, is you get areas like this, you see in there. So that's the, hang on, where is it? That's the first bit. So you can see that the paving actually touches, they touch each other, and then when you do the cut, it's not touching. So what we do is this. You put some flow point in there, look, raise it to the top of that little lip that you've seen, and then when it sets, the paving is touching because it's cementation. So we do that all the way down here, well, all the way around actually, the whole perimeter, everywhere where it's been cut. So I'll show you that. So there we are, you can see flow point in there, and once we put our grout in there now, that won't go anywhere. So if you're doing Drivesys, top tip for you.
Right, for our whacker plate, we haven't got a rubber mat. We can't find a rubber mat anywhere for that machine, so we got a bit of styrofoam from the leftover pallets from the Drivesys, duct taped it all on, and now he's whacking it.
So 26 degrees, absolutely fan-dabby dozy. We've working in the pouring rain for such a long time, and this is absolutely, it's hot, but it's brilliant. So where we're at, we're using the pointing system, and it's a polymer grouting system, and I've said this before, and I've been in touch with Marshalls about this, and very quickly, I'm not a fan of the polymer grouting system, the resins, because they didn't tend to last the stead of time. So this is a Drivesys paving, and it actually comes with Marshall's very own jointing compound, which is this stuff. Like, let me show you. So that's the Drivesys jointing compound, unique mix for the Drivesys systems, right? So basically it's a polymer resin grout. We told the customer, I said I don't like it. I spoke to Marshalls guarantee the Drivesys paving for 10 years. They guarantee the grout for 1 year. So that kind of says something, doesn't it? But I've relayed all this back to the customer that I'm not a fan, and they're still happy to go ahead with it based on the fact that, you know, well, they know about it basically. So without me blithering on, let me just show you what we're doing. So it is what it is. It's the polymer, and it's just the usual polymer grouting system. We did a Drivesys paving job how long ago, Frey, Dr. Young's?
2 years, something like that.
About 2 years, 2.5 years ago, maybe 3, something like that. We haven't heard anything back. We haven't heard nothing. So it's been okay so far. So anyway, this is it. You just brush it into the paving, brush the residue off, wet it, and it ends up like this. So that's it. So that's what we're doing. Happy, Frey?
Nope.
No.
Too hot.
Too hot.
Yep.
You want it to rain?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, and we got these bad boys there. Dayton said he could lift them on his top lip. Who came up with this idea? I think it was the hire centre from the customer to have an engine for cars, an engine thing remover thing going on. So we're going to try and lift it up with that. That one, this one is just going to go here, and that one is going up there. So we got that to do. See how we get on with that. But for now, we're doing this. What the bloody hell are you doing here? You're lucky now that when you were a kid, I taught you how to do all this down Rossilly Beach when you were a kid. Yeah. Yeah? What was that little reference about you doing some work?
Yeah.
Well, it's about bloody time you did, because I'm doing most of it all the time. So that little bit you're doing there is well overdue, Fraser.
You pretended to make 2 phone calls and drove us to work. That's all you did. And complained about your shoulder.
We put that rock in there, look. Customer came up with a great idea for this engine lifter. We put our rock in up there with it. We managed to get it up there, that one in there. I might as well end it all now. I think it'd be a bit easier. Don't you, Fred? Taking sort of the kill. No! Right, there he is. Completely done. I think that looks really, really nice. Customer's happy with it. Sleeper's set it all off. These rocks were a bit of a challenge, but they're in. So yeah, it's been really enjoyable, and I would like to thank our customers Carl and Karen. Yeah, they've been so understanding with the delay with Marshalls, and also us going back down to do Dave's, which is also a Marshalls cock-up. So 2 weeks we were off this project, and they fully understood, so I'd like to thank them ever so much for their understanding. Lovely people. So there we have it. I'll show you some little clips now to end the video. Finished now, as you can see. I hope you like it. We put a lot of hard work into it, and I wouldn't be able to do it without Dayton behind the camera, my son, and my other son Fraser, so thank you very much. Cheers, Dayton. And please like, subscribe, and we'll see you all over again on the next one, which is another driveway. See you there. Cheers.